Hello, Potato. Today we're in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and we found ourselves with a few hours of nothing really to do. So I thought, hey, let's head over and check out historic Santa Fe. And we're starting out here at the Cathedral Basilica of St. Francis of Assisi. Am I putting those words in the right order? I know they're all the right words, but are they in the right order? Yeah, this place looks pretty impressive, and it's also like lots of little shops around here, hopefully a restaurant or two. But yeah, we're gonna check out historic Santa Fe. So let's go check out the Cathedral of St. Francis. We will of course be quiet and respectful on the inside. Outside the cathedral we have a statue of Tekakwitha. Oof, I've murdered that name, I'm sure. First Indian of North America to be promoted to a saint. It says services is in progress, but there's people in there coming in and out, all touristy like us, so I think if we're quiet, we should be okay. But look at the sculpting on the front door here. And yeah, they are in service. Oh, sorry. I didn't take off my hat. Oops. It looks like we're here just in time for Saturday 4 p.m. service. So we're not going to go inside, but I want to see if we can just take a look through the glass here and get a peek at the cathedral on the inside. So the mass is starting in literally 5 minutes. So not gonna be a super rude dink and try to record in their mass. That's rude. So maybe we'll swing back by here a little bit later when mass is over and get a good look inside. For now, I guess let's start walking. We have museums here. We have shops here. Sure. We saw at the hotel they had a pamphlet for an artomat. So an artomat is an art vending machine, and it's supposed to be here at the La Fonda on the plaza. I suppose saying the La Fonda is probably repetitive, isn't it? At La Fonda on the plaza. So let's go see if we can find that and maybe get ourselves an art. If nothing else, it looks like La Fonda is just got some really cool stuff to look at as we walk through it, and an all-gender restroom. So we have a sampling of the things to find here in Santa Fe. Oh, look, including Meow Wolf. That looks familiar. Look, there's trees inside the turntable. And a Sasquatch. Look, we have samplings of some of the different shops we're going to probably see in this area. We have, looks like a nativity. Lots of jewelry, indigenous arts, belt buckles. Do have a little restaurant in here. You can ride the pink horse. French pastry. But I think we're looking for something ideally like Southwestern or Mexican. We are in New Mexico after all. It would make sense to have something more thematic. I mean, yeah, sure, we went to Texas and went to the Rainforest Cafe, but we did eventually get our Buc-ee's barbecue. Senor Murphy Candy Maker. Sounds interesting. So it looks like we've run into a wall here, but there were more shops back that way. I suppose I could sit down and look up and see if I can figure out, or indeed see if they have the little pamphlets here like other hotels have, and see if I can figure out where the Artomat is. We're too early to ride the pink horse. That's not until October the 11th, which is probably well before this video comes out, but it's a bit after we're here. Look how pretty the room is. This place looks expensive. You know, I totally read the door for this shop as Finer Things, not Things Finer, but look at this awesome little Halloween. So I know when you're watching this, Halloween's probably past. I really actually like that spinning moon. Don't know what I do with it, but I do like it. But I love the little skeleton dolls. Things Finer's having a boo-rific season. Oh, and they have alien stuff too. Maybe they're not so upscale as I thought they would be. Little spaceships are cute. Little yoga aliens. It says it's down a hallway between two art museums. Kitty corner to La Fonda. Here we have art museums. Kitty corner to La Fonda. So let's see if it's over here. At the IAIA Museum of Contemporary Native Arts. Well, I don't know about an Artomat, but they certainly have a big art. You really shouldn't need to tell people not to touch or climb, but it's like it's the smoke rising up from the wood there. This is a mountain returning to the ocean. Driftwood stainless steel bar, stainless steel mesh, courtesy of the artist. And there's interesting information about it if you are interested. Looks like we have a drumming circle going on over here at the Cathedral Park. We have a couple Christmas shops over here. And the Cocopelli Gallery. Looks like Santa Fe is big on arts. Chocolate cashmere. Two things that generally don't want to go together. You don't want chocolate in your cashmere. Okay, well that's... The directions for this place could really have been more exact. Like, naming exactly what art museum's next to. Which I got to check. So let's take a detour from that for a moment and check out the shop Christmas. Because we do need to find a Santa Fe... We do need to find a Santa Fe Christmas ornament. We have some crosses of various sizes. Got lots of fun. They have little waving gonks, Santas. Nightmare Before Christmas. Harry Potter villages. Aliens. Lots of cool stuff in here. We've got a selection of licensed nutcrackers. We've got Kylo, we've got Mando, we've got Grogu. They are unfortunately not real nutcrackers because they just had this little thing in the chest. You Yeah, even blue here is not a real nutcracker. As far as I'm concerned, to be a real nutcracker, it needs to have the actual mouth that opens and closes, and that's large enough to actually fit a nut. And even if you would never actually do it, it needs to be large enough to fit in. But that blue one is like super cute. All right, now these are real nutcrackers. Again, you would never actually crack a nut in there, but that's the way a nutcracker should be. The mouth should open. It shouldn't be a space in their chest. These, or at least some of these, are proper nutcrackers. They even have a rock and roll nutcracker. Thank you very much. We got a couple Santa Fe ornaments to commemorate this part of the adventure. And we even actually met the artist who made one of them, and he autographed the ornament for us, which is cool. Still need to find the Artomat. So here's an alley next to a gallery. Could that be our place? I'm gonna say no. That just appears to be trash. So they have some live events going on over in Santa Fe Square today. Got live music and just a good gathering of people. I guess we're sometime around the big Santa Fe balloon days. I don't think we're here for the actual weekend of it, but I have seen signs of like people selling balloon days things. Okay, so that's La Fonda. I guess that would be kitty corner to La Fonda as well, potentially. Let's go check that direction. I think I figured out. So we're standing at the corner at La Fonda. That is kitty corner from La Fonda. It is a collection of galleries. I'm thinking that is probably it. So let's go and check over here for a hallway. Look at that stuff. Here are galleries. This is the hallway. I think maybe this could be the place. There it is. There is the Artomat. So we need to get us some arts. Oh, that could be a problem if it only takes $5 bills. I do have enough ones for one art. So what should we get? Dot Rocks by Liz Walker. We don't have glass. That appears to be sold out. Stellar Fence. Miniatures. Except for that appears to be broken. That, or if we can get it unstuck, we can get a free art. No, that one seems to be well and truly stuck. There's necklaces, pad pals. Well, glass would have been my first choice, which obviously is everybody else's as well. But let's go for, I guess, some Dot Rocks. Contains small parts. It says once you have your money and you only have 2 minutes to make a selection, I guess it just eats your money otherwise. So let's get a Dot Rocks by Liz Walker. Or not. Or I just gave $5 for nothing.
Maybe that's messed up, so the whole machine messed up.
That's a possibility.
Yep, you just
Well, not the way I thought this video would go, but yeah, I think I just got ripped off for $5 by $5 by the Artimat. Good news, everyone. I didn't get ripped off. It turns out the machine was stuck because somebody else got ripped off. I guess somebody else got ripped off because this appears, judging by the box, was jammed in the mechanism. So whenever I tried to buy this, it just wouldn't come all the way out. We managed to unjam it. Now, unfortunately, I didn't actually get the thing I was trying to get, but I did get two things. So we got some earrings, which I don't wear, but let's see what we got. Hopefully they are not like ruined like the box is. All right, just some little bead earrings and like a worry stone. Okay, it's like a whole little variety pack of stuff in this one. And then some paper.
Yeah.
All right, got some little bead earrings. I mean, I'm not going to wear them, and I don't reckon you're going to either. I mean, if you like them.
Maybe.
Okay.
They're Native American looking.
Yeah, and they are crafted by, who made this? This is from the Main Street Collective. And again, honestly, this isn't something that I think I'm going to dislike. I did like the idea of it, but the handle was stuck on it, so I didn't figure we'd be able to get one. Yeah, I'll let you do that, because it's one-handed. It's not working for me in this. We got a miniature miniature painting. Let's not leave our litter on the floor. All right. So our miniature painting. I would love to know where my painting ended up. Please send me email. We've got a little stand for it. And so it's like a gift card sized little painting of a seashore with surfboards. That's pretty cool. And these are mini paintings by Guido Lozada, artist based in Honolulu, Hawaii. So I'm from California. I've come all the way to New Mexico to buy an art from a guy in Hawaii. That's not efficient, but it's a cute little painting. I do not hate that at all. Right, we have our miniature arts. See if we can find something to eat, something Tex-Mexy, something Southwestern, something Santa Fe. Even though we saw what looked like a really cool patisserie. So there was a churro bar in there. That's not what we're looking for. Kitchen and gourmet seems to be kitchen stuff, not actual food. Let's walk down here. Tourists in Santa Fe eat, right? So there must be something in the touristy area for us to eat. I mean, something smells really good out here. So there is clearly food in the vicinity. Well, there's a sushi place. Santa Fe mac and cheese. It's got Santa Fe in the name. Got another Christmas shop. Got a dumpling shop. Well, we have a coffee shop in here, 35 Degree North. Have jewelry. We're in the shops at the plaza, and we haven't found anything good to eat for lunch yet, but we have found a coffee shop, and it's been a while since I've had any coffee, so we're going to check out 35 Degree North Coffee. If you look here, they actually do have, looks like they roast their own coffee right in the shop, so you're not going to get any fresher than that. There are sandwiches and stuff, but that doesn't really fit the Santa Fe flavor bill we're looking for here. But we'll grab us a coffee. Coffee's been acquired. I just got myself a shaken espresso. I did put a little bit of simple syrup in it, just a touch. It's really nice. It was very creamy. And then you got a mocha. Mm-hmm. How was that?
Pretty good.
Let's give it a try. Good rich chocolate. I'm not getting a ton of the espresso though. Well, maybe because I just drank from mine. It's always a possibility because mine is a more espresso than yours. Not that it's more espresso in it, just it's more espresso focused, more espresso forward. But yeah, pretty good. And again, they do appear to do their own roasting in store. If nothing else, some caffeine should help us stave off hunger while we continue to look around. Well, the 5-9 has a snack bar. We can go check that out. Got Deckel's got I haven't seen jumping beans since I stopped working at KB. Used to sell them at KB. I haven't seen jumping beans in like 20 years. So we have a lot of touristy gift items, as you would expect, as well as some drug essentials and pickle in a pouch or other essentials. There's a snack bar at the back, but I don't guess it's going to be too terribly Santa Fe flavored. Oh, we weren't able to get any Roswell souvenirs in Roswell, so if you want to get some of those, that's fine. We do have maps of the native tribes, chiefs of the West, but also a big selection here of chilies, which I'm going to assume are at least mostly local. Also blue popped popcorn, pozole. So if you want to take some local flavors home with you, you can do so easily enough. Also pickle popcorn, because why not? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter if you want snack bar or not, because she just put the closed sign up, so that has ceased to be an option. They have wooden... Oh wow, I remember these things. The little metal pencil sharpeners. These used to always be like at every little tourist trap gift shop. I didn't know you could still get those. I kind of thought they were just like boomer collectibles now.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to get any because I'm not a boomer, but as a child, I absolutely would have wanted these. I think everybody probably had the vending machine, the slot machine.
I got it from Reno.
I know I had a couple. I never had a big collection of them though. Here's the thing I don't see very often: bullet casing art. You get helicopters, tanks, submarines, all made out of looks like never used bullet casings. They just look a little too perfect to have been used. But if you're into that sort of thing, again, as a child, I probably would have been quite taken with these. I found a couple food options over here. There's the Thunderbird Bar and Grill and the Plaza Cafe. Thunderbird offers contemporary southwestern cuisine, which I think is what we're looking for, right? What's the menu look like? Got then we have the Plaza Cafe, which has an all-day brunch, which is nice. They have a New Mexican menu. Frito pie could be interesting, minus onions if possible. Burritos, chili, steak enchiladas, or steak and enchiladas. Blue corn enchiladas. Spicy fish and chips. Not well looking for that. Does sound interesting. Well, we're gonna keep going past on those, but we do see something here that we do have to stop and get, and that is some pressed pennies. Gotta get our Santa Fe press. We have 4 different options here. We have St. Francis Cathedral. We didn't go to the Palace of the Governor, so I don't think we need that one. But I think we'll get a Santa Fe, get a St. Francis. Should we get the Cocopelli one? Huh? Should we get the Cocopelli one? All right, let's get the Cocopelli one. Let me grab some coins. All right, so we're not set to the right one here, though. Let's. So we want these 3. They are 50 cents plus supply your own penny. Let's start cranking some pennies. All right, so we have our 3 Santa Fe pressed pennies. Didn't have any Santa Fe ones. Now we do. So there is our Cocopelli. There is our. These are kind of have like a weird shape to them. Like they're not as flat as pressed pennies usually are. And then we have St. Francis Cathedral. More pennies to go in the pea soup penny book. We're not looking to do museums today, but I did want to at least stop and take a look here at the New Mexico Museum of Art, because it's a beautiful building done in the kind of like classic New Mexico style. Also, this very like old-timey town clock. I'm guessing at some point there was a watch shop around here that probably sponsored that clock. So it's starting to rain, and this camera's not waterproof. So I think we're gonna end the video here. Not quite the video that I wanted to do, but we got to go to the Artemat, which is definitely I did want to do. We got to take a peek here at the St. Francis Cathedral. And we got to see a little bit of the historic Santa Fe Plaza. So, you know, not a total loss. Plus we got some more pressed pennies for the pressed penny collection. But yeah, we're gonna go head back to the car now and head on to something else indoors. Still gotta find some food. So, but we got coffee, and coffee's a good thing. So, I still found this video at all interesting or entertaining. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.